The first time I met my husband, Daryl, it wasn't love at first sight. No, it was a friendship as coworkers. Working as kennel technicians for a veterinary office was not glamorous by any means, but we made the best of it. Daryl had a wonderful attitude. He could find good in anything. It was charming, and so was his sense of humor. We became fast friends, and that made the job less monotonous. During downtime, we studied for our college midterm exams in the staff room together. We were both seniors. He planned to graduate with an agricultural business degree, while I was working toward a BS in equine management. More than anything, Daryl wanted to move back to his hometown in Kentucky and start a commercial farm. He had his future planned out with certainty, and I found that even more charming. I, on the other hand, did not have it all figured out. But Daryl would soon change that for me. I rubbed at my furrowed brow as the black ink in my textbook blurred my vision. My pencil eraser had been chewed to a nub between my teeth. "Amy?" Daryl used his pencil to flick a long, light brown strand of hair away from my face. "Amy," he coaxed. "Hmm?" I lifted my head from my textbook and caught a glimpse of what seemed like humor in his vivid green eyes. They were the most beautiful eyes I'd ever seen, like soft gems with bits of yellow and brown infused. I could easily get lost in the details of them, but always avoided staring too long. Daryl's messy brown hair, broad shoulders, and farm-raised muscles made him incredibly attractive, but he was always off the market, swept up by some pretty thing or another. So I took Daryl's and my relationship for what it was. A friendship that would end the moment we graduated and went our separate ways. "Are you still dating that guy? What's his name? Dan?" "Doug." "Yeah, Doug. Are you still dating him?" I tilted my head, surprised by the question. Daryl had never shown much interest in my love life other than to give me advice when I'd really needed it. I leaned against the table, resting my elbow on the textbook, and sighed. "No, we broke up a few weeks ago." He sat back. His jaw twitched. He seemed to be thinking something over. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Didn't think it mattered." He gnawed on his lip and then frowned. "It does." Now he'd piqued my interest. "Why?" "I was thinking we could go out tonight. Together." My heart raced a little. I licked my lips and took a moment to regain my composure so my voice didn't crack. I didn't need him to see my excitement and get freaked out. He likely was inviting me out with friends of his or playing matchmaker with one of his buddies. I shrugged. "Sure. Who all will be there and where we headed?" The corner of his mouth raised. "Just me and you, if that's all right." I started to perspire, and not in the good way. "What happened to Michelle? I thought you two were doing good." "We were, until I heard about her panty parade in the dorm."